Hi, I'm Sarah from sarahkbrandiscontent.com. I myself am in the middle of a product launch at the moment, and yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling all the feels right now. If you are in a similar position, if you are launching something new, or perhaps you're launching online for the first time due to having to pivot your business and bring it online since the pandemic, then you're going to be feeling a range of emotions as well. So I just wanted to hop on here and give you a few practical tips. The first one is about those emotions, and the other two are just really quite emotionless, quite just simple practical things that you should know about online marketing that will help demystify this whole process and take some of the fear out of it as well. So tip number one is to acknowledge and accept those emotions that you're going to be riding the roller coaster right now. If you've put yourself out there online for the first time, especially, a lot of fear is going to be coming up for you. The first time you become truly visible online, it's quite exposing if you're not used to it. It's not the first time for me. I've been doing this for many years, but still, even now, I have a range of emotions that comes up for me every time I launch a new product or service. So it's not about exposure for me this time, but it's certainly about that patience that you need when you first launch something new. This week, since I launched, I've felt everything from I am completely zen and I am one with the universe and everything is manifesting as it should be, to things like I am a cat lover and I love to run. I'm sorry I'm being about cats again. I really love cats. And nobody even said anything about Britney. It's got nothing to do with her, but I am feeling the most random things. And what I want you to know is that that is completely normal and to be expected. There's nothing wrong with you. You're going through these feelings because you're doing something new outside of your comfort zone, and it's cool, okay? So just give yourself a break. That was number one. Give yourself a break. Tip number two is do not be afraid to repeat yourself again and again and again, and on as many platforms as you can stand to be on. People worry that when they're sending out their marketing message, that they should only do it once, or that they should make a change to it and make it different and new and novel each time. And that's just not the case. So something that you should understand about social media marketing particularly is that all of these platforms that we use, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, they're all governed by an algorithm. And I'm sure you've heard that term. It's that bit of software mathematics that decides for us what we each see based on our likes and interests. The bottom line is that platforms like Facebook want you to be engaged, kind of a little bit addicted, really. That's what they're going for. So they want to make sure they only show each individual person things that really interest them. For example, if you are a hardcore coffee lover, like I am, then you will see more things about coffee than your friend who's not so into coffee. So the algorithm over the years has got to know you based on things that you've liked and shared and interacted with, and it'll show you more of the things that you like. That's great, but when it comes to you marketing your products and services, you might be held back quite a bit by that algorithm because you're posting and posting about your new product that you're launching, but not so many of your followers are going to see very many of those posts because of the algorithm. The algorithm's busy showing them coffee or cats or whatever it is that they love. So bear that in mind. And this is the reason you can't post about your product launch too much, because if you want more people to see it, you have to keep going. And that means repeating yourself. Share it again. You can change up the way that you share it, but don't spend too much time and effort doing that. Share it on all the different platforms, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube. Change the format. Sometimes it could be a picture, sometimes it could be a video, sometimes it can be a link to a blog post. But don't exhaust yourself trying to reinvent that message every time. Just keep sharing it. People will see it less than you realise, and they won't be as annoyed with you as you're probably imagining that they will be. So keep sharing. Tip number 3 is to make sure that you've written your offer. So that the product that you're launching, that offer, you need to make sure that you've written it and explained it not in your language as the expert in your niche, but in the language of your potential customer. So, for example, I'm a marketer. In my language, I talk about click-through rates and funnels and all that industry jargon. To you, my potential customer, who is a small business owner but who is not a marketer, that sounds like nonsense and it's not helpful to you. So if I want to make sure that my message gets to you, I'm going to be talking about you getting more customers, you having more interest in your products and services, you getting more money back for what you've invested. So currently, I'm launching a product called the Email Marketing Training Bundle, and it's all about teaching people how to not only write good, engaging emails that help them to sell their products, but also how to build that whole systematized funnel. There's a big jargony thing for you, of getting people to join your email list, to sign up and to stay with you and to click on your offers. And it takes people through the whole journey from promoting on social media down to the page where they have to do the opt-in, how that connects them automatically to the email list, and then how to write those awesome emails that convert to sales. Now, when I'm sharing that offer with people, I need to be very careful that I'm not saying things like funnels, conversion rates, opt-ins. I need to make sure that I'm explaining it in plain, simple English, such as, okay guys, how do you get all those people that are fans of yours on Facebook to take more of an interest, to become more closely associated with you? Well, one thing you can do is you can invite them to join your email list and get your weekly tips and tricks. How do you do that? Blah, blah, blah. So I hope that makes sense to you. What I'm saying is, whatever your offer is, make sure you write it in terms that your audience can understand, and also speak to their pain points. So when I'm marketing my new product, which is my email marketing training bundle, I'm talking about the pain points of not having enough customers, or having a lot of fans on social media, but they never do anything. They never join your email list. They never take your offers. Those are the pain points. So have a think about what are the pain points for your customers. And when you're sharing your product launch, when you're writing about that offer, make sure you hit on those pain points in plain English, not in industry jargon, but in words and language that your potential customers will understand, so that they can self-identify. Good marketing copy really helps your audience to self-identify and see themselves in what you've written, so they can go, oh, I need that. See? Nice and simple. So those are my top 3 tips for you. I hope that helps. If you've got any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below and I will get back to you. See you later. By the way, if you want to see the very cool thing that I'm launching right now, then find the link in the description below and in the top comment. This is my email marketing training bundle. Email marketing, you may or may not know, is statistically the most cost-effective way for you, a small business owner, to market to your audience without any ad spend or any drama. It's really important to send regular communications to your tribe to make sure that you gain their trust, nurture them, and really keep them engaged with what it is that you have to offer. And there's really never been a better time than now to be working on this stuff. So in the bundle, there are 5 training videos and a template guide that you can download to help you write really good quality content marketing in your emails. Also, if you're watching this before the end of Friday, the 8th of May, then you'll be able to get 60% off the price because I'm in pre-launch. So enjoy, go nuts, use the code at the checkout that's in the description below as well, and enjoy.